I'm crazy.
It makes sense to me, Wiz, that you are a fan of Cam.
What fan?
Stan.
Yeah, comfortable one too.
But you've met him before, right?
Yeah. I didn't fan out either. I shot a video with him, did songs with him, all of that stuff. It's just, there's people who feel like that about my music as well. And I would stand right next to those people comfortably because that's who makes me who I am too. So I don't mind being a huge fan of that man's. He's amazing.
So when you met him the first time, he didn't know that? You didn't express, you just kind of, you were being cool?
Yeah, I was being cool. Somebody else told him. And then in his Cam way was like, yeah, I know you fuck with me.
But didn't you just pop up in Harlem one day? Like, he just popped up. Like, where's Cam at?
You went looking for Cam?
Yeah, I went looking for Cam.
And you thought you just go to show up in Harlem and somebody would point you in the right direction?
Like, he's right over there by the bodega.
Exactly.
Willie Burgers.
Yeah. Word.
Did you find him?
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did find him. I made a couple phone calls. I ran into his man Tito. Tito was like, boom, blah, blah, blah. I came through. So it worked.
Wait a minute.
I love that.
So you just go up to Harlem. Are you by yourself?
Like 2 or 3 people, maybe.
And your intent is to find Cam. I'm going to Harlem. That's like, I want to go meet Jay-Z. I'm going to go to Brooklyn and ask around. That's like crazy.
If we pop up in Pittsburgh on a random Wednesday,
right?
Can we just ask for Wiz?
Yeah, you could. You could. Might just fall out the sky. It was crazy. These kids was listening to my mixtape the other day. They was listening to Kush and Orange Juice. And I could tell they had no idea who was around them. They were probably high out of their minds. And I pulled up right next to them, and I was just looking at them, just staring at them. They didn't know I was me or nothing. And then I finally rolled down the window. I was like, yo, what's up? And they bugged out. They tripped out.
Wow.
You know, so.
That's
Made
fun,
their
though.
year.
That's fun.
You never know.
Yeah.
I love that about you. It's nice to be a star, but it's nice to be a fan too.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the same thing Cam did. He was like, yo, just pop up on the young homie. And even everybody in Dipset, like Jim's hella cool every time I see him. Wells is always nice as heck every time I see him. He like hits me up and like wants to party and stuff like that. So it's just really cool to have not only love for these dudes, but get the same type of respect from them on a genuine level and just know that they're real people who I really, really look up to, you know?
Who else? Who wouldn't we expect? Like, who outside of rap are you sort of like, I'd like to pop up in their hometown and just meet them?
Dang. Who else? Well, I met Keith Sweat in Paris.
In Paris?
Yeah, that was
of all
crazy.
places.
Did you go there looking for him?
This is the city of love.
Paris. I heard Keith around here. Anybody seen him?
Where's Keith Sweat? Nah, it was crazy because I've always been a huge fan of just his music and his style. And then I got to talk to him, and he's such like a, can I say the N-word?
Yeah,
he's such a nigga. Like,
smooth.
Yeah, like he's a nigga. Like,
what does that mean?
Yeah.
just like, you know how people when they sing, you might be like, oh, they're like
soft.
smooth. Or,
Right.
Nah, he's a straight nigga with it. And it's tight though.
And you're into it.
Oh yeah. Yep. And who else? I don't know. I usually get lucky. Like when I pop up on people like with the Snoop thing, I just started hanging out with him out of nowhere. I was in LA and his son put him onto my music, and then he was just like, man, who's this young dude smoking all this weed? And then I was in a club, and then some of his homies was like, yo, Snoop needs some weed. I just came up there and just rolled 30,000 joints. And then I was like, oh, I'm Wiz. He was like, oh, you the young nigga, blah, blah, blah. And then we've been friends ever since.
So that's how you met him. You,
Yep.
you was just rolling up for him.
Just doing my job.
And you were already out in Black and Yellow.
Oh, I was popping. I had money and everything.
Right.
But who wouldn't roll joints for Snoop? Like, that's a dream come true.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm a little disturbed that Snoop he didn't know who he was and was just having.
Depends
some
on what joint it
stranger
was
rolling
in
up.
the day. Maybe he was a little bit out of it, but did he also look at you and say, am I your father?
It was like an instant connection thing.
Are we related?
Yeah. Well, he wanted to know where I got the weed from. He was like, this shit is crazy.
Were you in the West
fuck?
Coast?
Yeah. I always smoke like some super.
Why was Snoop
super
on the West
dope.
Coast with no weed?
No, he had weed.
Oh.
It was just, he needed, like, he needed.
Give me that.
Oh.
the garbage.
You think your man
thought you
wanted
was
a
leaving.
pound?
I was like, we met, okay?
I thought you were out.
In the middle of the interview, he just wanted a pound.
Good job.
I'm a fan.
You're killing it.
That shit you said about Snoop was crazy. That man That's so funny.
But yeah, he had weed. I think he was like, he just wanted to smoke the shit.
Somebody else's?
Yeah.
Yours.
You know how that goes.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we have, did we post the new song? The song is on the site.
Got it?
We have, so if we let people review your song, are you comfortable with that type of thing?
Yeah.
How are you about reviews and people's opinions? And
I like that.
you do?
Yeah.
How are you if somebody doesn't like something?
That's cool.
Really? Are you not sensitive about your shit?
Nah.
Because you know, a lot of times artists are sensitive about their shit, right?
You should be as an artist, but this, not to be too deep about it, but it's like when you make music and you put it out there, it's not for you anymore. It's for people. So you gotta take what they get, like what they give you back.
What about not about the music? What about just comments and opinions and like? Because you said you spend time like on blogs and you read stuff and you read stuff about you.
I don't like uneducated opinions. When you
Right.
when you know somebody's saying some stupid shit, you're like, you're just dumb. But if somebody's being honest and coming from their heart and it seems genuine and real, you got to take that into consideration.
What does anything piss you off?
A lot of stuff pisses me off that people say, just as far as like on the dumb level. It's like, I wish I could just smack them, but you know you can't. Do
What
that.
are you gonna do?
Yeah, but not smack them to hurt them, just smack them. Just a little psh.
Like a wake up.
Yeah, like
don't
hey,
want
I
anybody
just
hurt.
smacked you.
That happened.
You said that. I smacked you.
There's consequences.
That's when you should jump in and give us some dap behind that.
But
All right,
yeah.
so album, tour.
Mhm.
Did you know that?
Nope.
Huh? See?
Fill me in.
See?
Well, we're still putting it all together. Like it's not like official. Like the album's gonna be out before the summer, and the tour will be during the summer. And I can't tell you anybody who's on the tour. And yeah,
Oh my God!
it's like not that interesting. Right?
Okay.
Wait a minute. I just saw this. I just was asking you about what people say on the internet and stuff. Wiz Khalifa shuts down rumors that he cheated on Amber Rose. That must have annoyed you to the point that you went to Twitter with it.
No, not really. I didn't know that there was rumors that I cheated with her.
But you said, oh, wow. Who knew? I guess there was. But you shut them down when you were tweeting. I can't wait to see my wife. I'm going to give her a big hug, sniff her face, kiss her all over, and rub her head.
Right. So I shut it down.
So there you go. Shut it down. Oh, so you weren't annoyed by rumors or anything somebody
Nah,
said.
not
That
like
was just
that.
a display of affection.
I don't like I hate like stupid kids on Instagram who say like weird shit.
Like what?
Like just dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that just comes from a very bad place, and it's like, why would you even take the time to sit down and write that, bro? You need a dad in your life.
Yeah. Maybe to do Wiz Khalifa's leggings get dragged on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I didn't worry about that one either.
That doesn't bother you.
I wouldn't have had them on if I was worried about what people was gonna say.
When you put them on, do you think people are going to have something to say?
Yeah. I got chicken legs with freaking leggings on. But I had on pants on top of that. I was changing at the time. I was in my dressing room.
Oh, so you had the leggings with sweatpants with pants over it?
Yeah, it was cold. But I'm not going to be like, yo, it was cold, man. I had pants on top of it. But you only
Justifying. No need for that.
I know what happened. God knows what happened. It's all good.
This is Wiz Snooze Fest. Wiz Khalifa says Taylor Swift's Grammy performance made him a sleepy stoner.
I did fall asleep.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it 1,000. She put you to sleep. Are you a fan of her at any other time?
I like Taylor. That song was just boring.
I would think Taylor Gang, Taylor Swift,
I like Taylor. It's just
Taylor Made.
And sometimes there's a part of the show or a part of the movie where you drift off a little bit.
That was the part for
Yeah.
you.
Yep. That was the power nap section. I had to recharge my battery.
It would be a little weird if he had tweeted like during that performance, "This is my favorite part of the whole show."
Or if I'd have been turning up.
Yeah, like I am so excited right now.
It'd been
Yeah.
weird.
The camera goes to him and Amber,
Yeah.
turn all the way.
Equally weird.
Equally weird. True indeed. Oh, again, you and Amber kissing on the face, and you shut down rumors that you played Amber for some groupie loving. How does that work? Because I would imagine groupies and chicks come for you all the time, knowing that you're a happily married man with child.
They actually show me a lot of respect.
Do they really?
A lot of respect, yeah. They're like, I love you guys together. I love how you treat her. You could tell she's down for you. She's so beautiful.
Aw.
So it's positive. It's all positive. I think people get it twisted when I like take pictures with girls or something like that. They're like, oh, Wiz is on his rapper shit, but them is like little ass girls. I don't take pictures with grown women with their body parts hanging out or nothing
Right.
like that. Like, I keep it appropriate, and it's all love. Like, people look at Amber and they think she's beautiful, and they look at me and they think I look weird. So it's like, you know what I mean? I have an image to sell too, as far as who I am to people. It's like, I make people happy with my music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna be like the dude who's just trying to flirt or freaking be the man. I'm gonna play my part.
Does she ever get sensitive to any of that stuff? Like any of these type of stories?
yeah.
Because she's a girl. We do, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
And she loves me, and she thinks I'm the sexiest man on earth. So she thinks like people want me. I'm like, baby, don't nobody want me. I promise you that they don't want me. They like my message.
but when she stops feeling like that, that's when it's a problem.
But that's why I love her though. That's
Yeah,
why she's
yeah,
my wife
yeah.
and the mother of my kids. 'Cause she loved me how I am.
So, Wiz Khalifa movie sex scene. And Mac and Devin.
Yeah, she didn't like that.
Amber did not like that.
Nah, cause I motorboated a chick.
Yeah, not
wasn't-
her favorite.
Not.
Do you have to tell Amber in advance that this is gonna happen?
Yeah.
You do.
have
You
to
say,
ask.
babe, today,
I have to ask.
is it okay if I go to work
Like,
and motorboat?
is it completely fine for me to do this scene? And she's like, well, what's gonna happen? I'm like, I have to simulate having sex with this girl and look like I'm enjoying it. She's like, I don't know, I'm not comfortable with that. And then, you know, we talk, and then it's like, come on.
So she says, I don't know, I'm not comfortable with it, and then you still go do it?
No. It's like a conversation to not necessarily make her comfortable with it,
Right.
but to see if that's what I need to be doing, and then see if, you know, she could be comfortable with it. It's like, hey, a lot of opportunities can come from me motorboating this chick. I'm not going to like it. I'm going to hate it. Oh, it's going to be the worst thing in the world.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a supportive wife.
This is fascinating to hear what happens behind, because you see a lot of, you know, famous celebrity couples and maybe, you know, like say Robin Thicke
Yeah.
grinding on Miley Cyrus on stage. And you never know what is the conversation.
Oh, there
that
has to
happens,
be a conversation.
If you
Right?
really love that person, you're not going to be comfortable with that.
Right.
Nah, no way. That's the person you love. But to get over it and really understand and
The
to
larger
know,
picture.
Yeah.
that's cool. And plus the fact that I'm not trying to like cover it up, be like, babe, it's just work, and I'm really out just motorboating chicks every day just because I want to.
In every video.
That's
It's this,
That was
thing.
work. That was work.
it's
No.
the Wiz
That's my
motorboat
move.
section of each video.
Exactly.
That's hysterical. Well, I'm glad you're happy and everything's going well, and we
Yeah.
look forward to the album.
It's gonna be crazy. The album is really energetic. Like I said, it's called Black Hollywood. A lot of people don't know why Black Hollywood. But
Yeah, because you're not Hollywood to me
I'm
at
not
all.
Hollywood at all, and that's what it is. It's like taking the attitude of being, okay, I'll do this on my own. I'll be who I want to be. I'll make that what you think is Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It's like our crew. That's what matters. We make the swag, and y'all take the swag.
And there it is. And when is it? When is our? Do you have a date or anything?
Before the summer,
Just that's all you got.
it's over.
That's very vague. Before the summer is over. That's very vague.
I would say, yo, June, if I could.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You don't know yet. We have a new single that'll hold everybody till then.
And if you want a record or two, I'll just give you something.
I would love to put some on the site and let people review them, especially if you're trying to decide maybe what's a single. Our people can help you.
Okay.
We can get a little.
We will utilize that.
We can get a little. You guys will do that, right? We can get a little rating system, and then
Yep.
they'll help you.
We have a
decide
rating
which-
system.
We do have a rating system.
I thought we were going to review a song.
Yeah, we are. Well, we have to put it up. We have to give people time to do it.
We done voice we put up, so we're gonna get there.
Is it up yet?
It is up, and you tweeted it.
5 blunts. 4 blunts? 4.5 blunts.
What?
How many blunts do we give it?
Okay. How many blunts? do
What
we
is the
give
rating
it?
system?
Joints.
Joints.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
joints.
Come on.
That's the
blunts,
cool
yeah.
terminology. Come on, Im.
Clearly, because I'm the biggest weed head in the universe.
Yeah.
Smoking, drinking.
You got a blunt in your pocket right now.
Yeah.
rolled it
Listen,
up for her.
Info has zero tolerance. So
Zero.
if you were to blow smoke in her direction, she would be high.
And everybody would be entertained.
Because she's amazing when
Right.
she's drunk or high.
They literally have the worst friends in the universe.
She went to the dentist and they gave us like something for her tooth, and she came in and she was amazing.
You like the shit talker? When
No,
you get
she's
stuff?
so funny.
See, look at this. This is horrible.
No, you're so funny. I
You're
don't
like,
ever
you should
want
be
you.
drugged up every day.
I never want you to be addicted to any type of prescription
Okay,
drugs.
thank you.
But if you have a bad tooth and you take it, I want to be around you. That's all I'm saying. Hi, E.
Did you see my Instagram of you and Wiz?
No, I'll put it up now.
That's a good picture.
Technically, our stream is supposed to end now, but I guess we'll, I don't know. Should we just let it rock for a second?
Yeah.
Let it rock.
You want to let it rock? Woo! All right, let it rock. But we're gonna what? I'm gonna hate it.
No, I love it.
No, Wiz loves it.
You look so young and hot in that picture.
As opposed to what?
Oh, there it is. You walked into that.
Hey, yo.
Ange, get in the picture. Enough. Drewski.
I'm gonna help.
Come on, Angie, in the picture.
You want, like, you know, you go.
Oh, photos, photos.
All right, I need everyone and me first.
All right, everybody go to the site, theangiereview.com. We got Wiz's new joint up in there. You can
One more.
voice your opinion on it.
Pat, get right in here. Nah.
I want to write something up about today and
Oh shit, my bad.
my
Sorry,
first
Pop.
day launch in a second.
The picture of you and Wiz is your welcome to the Angie Review post.
That is a dope pic, though.
Aren't they
Is it?
awesome? They're very,
Champagne
they're
glass.
very.
You like it?
Come on, baby girl, this is your world.